What is this in reference to the defendant and victim's house? Is this the front of the house or what part of the house is that?
That is the front of the house if you're viewing it from the street. Next.
And what is this area?
That is the front of the house also.
Now, where are we in this area?
We are in front of the house, but at an angle of the front of the house.
Now, detective, now that we got to the overall photos of the scene, what else did you take pictures of?
I photographed various areas where there were apparent blood, more so a blood trail. I also photographed vehicles and also a firearm.
And where is it that you observed these blood trails?
The blood trail appeared to have started from directly in front of the residence, leading towards the front of the residence, the walkway, a walk path, leading towards the sidewalk, the residence next to it, eventually through an alleyway, and then it ended where the victim collapsed.
Judge, permission for the witness to step down? Go ahead, step down. And permission to retrieve what has already been admitted into evidence as State's Composite 1 and 2? Yes. Detective, can you mark for the jury, where is it that you saw these blood trails in the entire scene?
So it's high as you can.
Sorry.
Thanks.
So there were various areas where blood was observed from here, leading here, 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 here. And there might have been some on here.
And where is the alleyway for the jury?
This is the alleyway here. What we consider the alleyway was basically all this here, and then there's a vehicle here, and the victim was found somewhere on here.
And
Just
where
for clarification, what exhibit are we looking at?
State's Exhibit 6.
Thank you.
Yeah. So it started here and it went all the way here, and then the cars and the alleyways here.
That's correct.
Thank you. Now, if I were to show you photos of those blood trails you took, would you recognize it?
Yes.
Judge, permission to enter into evidence based on stipulation by the parties, what has been previously marked as Stage 1N.
State Exhibit 1N, marked for identification, now becomes State Exhibit 10.
Now, before I show you the photos, Detective, how is it that you marked where those blood trails you observed are?
The blood trails were marked with orange evidence cone and also orange flags.
Now, where was this blood trail at?
That blood trail, it's on the ground.
Is this near the alleyway?
It appears to be.
Now, I see an evidence marker here. Is that where blood trail was as well?
That's correct.
And the defendant's house, is it on to the left?
That's correct.
Was this, what area was this blood trail?
That blood trail, it's on the walkway right before that previous photo that we saw, the vehicle, that was behind the vehicle.
And where was this blood trail located at?
That blood trail was on the grass. It might have been on one of the residents.
Is this also where one of the residents was?
Yes, that was leading towards, it was in front of the another residence leading towards the back way of the house into the alleyway.
Now, Detective, where is this particular house?
That house is adjacent to the residence where the victim might have lived, right in front, excuse me.
So their residence is it to the right?
Yes, the residence is to the right.
Was there significant blood trail on this truck right here?
Yes, there was.
And now, what you demonstrated to the jury with that aerial mark, is this the path that the victim took while he was bleeding out?
Yes, it's kind of like in between that trampoline and the vehicle. There's an area where it leads to the alleyway.
Would it be this area right here?
That's correct.
Now, Detective, I know you mentioned that the blood trails were on some of the cars and also in some of the alleyways. I want to talk about the alleyway now. Did you take photos of the alleyway?
Yes, I did.
What was it that you observed in the alleyway?
In the alleyway, what I observed was also, in addition to the blood trail, there were two vehicles, and obviously where the victim expired.
What color were the two vehicles?
The first vehicle is a red truck, and the second one is a silver vehicle.
The silver vehicle, where was that vehicle located?
The vehicle was located in the alleyway. In relationship to the body, it was towards the victim's feet, in front of the victim, but in the alleyway.
Judge, permission to enter into evidence what is already, based on stipulations of the party, what's previously marked as states 1-0.
State exhibit 1-0, marked for identification, now becomes state exhibit 11. Good.
Now, detectives, where is this red car in relation to the alleyway? Is it close? Is it far?
No, it's relative nearby the alleyway.
And is this, why did you photograph right here?
Apparent blood.
Is the blood located right here?
Yes.
Now, in the aerial scene that we already showed the jury, is this the alleyway we were talking about earlier?
Yes, that's leading towards the alleyway.
Was there a lot of blood on this car?
Yes, there was a significant amount of blood.
And is this the car that was closest to the victim's body?
That's correct.
Was there any blood on the car?
I believe so. Do you have a different photograph?
Now I want to talk about the victim's body. What did you see when you observed it?
The victim was covered with a yellow first aid blanket. Underneath the blanket, it was a victim, and he had a tourniquet on his right leg.
Did he appear to have injuries?
Yes, he did.
What were those injuries?
A gunshot wound.
If I were to show you the photos you took, would you recognize them?
Yes.
Judge, permission to enter into evidence what has been based on stipulation by the parties, which has been previously marked as 1P, states 1P.
Stay exhibit 1P, marked for identification, now becomes stay exhibit 12, Judge.
Now, Detective, are these evidence markers blood trails as well?
That's correct.
And this yellow tarp, is that what you were talking about earlier, where the victim's body is?
That's correct.
And is this the silver car we were talking about earlier?
Yes.
Where was that money found?
That was also in the alleyway, in close proximity to the victim.
Is this the tourniquet you were mentioning earlier?
Yes.
Now, Detective, aside from taking photos, did you collect and document any other evidence from the scene?
Yes, I did.
What did you collect?
A firearm.
Before we get to the firearm, did you also document inside of the victim and defendant's house?
Yes, I did.
You took photographs of it?
That's correct.
If I were to show you those photographs, would you recognize them?
Yes.
Judge, permission to enter into evidence based on stipulation by the parties, what's been previously marked as states 1Q.
Stay exhibit 1Q, marked for identification, now becomes stay exhibit 13, sorry.
Now, Detective, where is this area in your house?
That is the living room.
What about this one?
That is a kid's bedroom.
Now, where is this?
That is also in the residence. It's the other bedroom.
Now, in this photo, Detective, I want to focus here to the left side. Does this appear to be male clothing?
Objection calls for speculation.
Sustained.
Now, let's talk about the firearm, Detective. Where did you observe the firearm was?
The firearm was located in a tree that was practically directly in front of the residence.
Was it located in plain sight?
No, it was not.
Where was it located?
It was.
Where did you photograph that it was located?
It was. So you have a palm tree. Sorry, I just kind of to show you guys. You have a palm tree, and then at the bottom you have the trunk, and then it had branches and bush. It was inside of it. Now it wasn't visibly. You couldn't visibly see it. You had to kind of like move out the branches in order to see the firearm.
Judge, permission to enter into evidence based on stipulation by the parties was previously marked as states 1R.
Stay exhibit 1I, marked for identification, now becomes stay exhibit 14.
Is that a tree?
Yes,
How close is this tree from the victim and defendant's house?
a couple of steps. It's very close.
And is that the firearm that was located?
Yes.
What type of firearm is that?
It's a semi-automatic.
Did it have a magazine?
Yes.
Was it loaded?
Yes.
Is that where you found it?
That
Is
was
that where you photographed it, sorry?
correct. Yes.
So is this what you were talking about when you mentioned earlier that it wasn't in plain sight?
That's correct.
Where did you have to photograph for this?
Can you repeat the question?
Where did you have to photograph for it? Did you have to go inside the tree and photograph?
Yes, we had to move some of the branches out in order to be able to see the firearm.
Now, detective, if I were to show you the firearm that you collected, would you recognize it?
Yes.
Now directing court, counsel, and witness to what has been previously marked. As states 1G of the record that I show the defense counsel. Judge, permission to approach the witness?
Standing permission.
Oh, yes, Judge. Detective Zapata, is this the gun you collected from the scene on June 25th, 2022?
Yes.
Is it in the same or substantially the same condition as when you collected it on June 25th, 2022?
Yes.
Your Honor, I now move into evidence what has been previously marked as stage 1G.
No, Your Honor.
Stay exhibit 1G, marked for identification, now becomes stay exhibit 15.
Judge, permission for Detective Zapata to publish it to the jury?
The firearm is not loaded. This is the firearm that we recovered on scene. This is the magazine. On scene, the magazine was inside of the magazine box. This is the cartridge that was located inside of the firearm.
Moment to confer, Judge. No further questions, Judge.
Let's see if there's any cross-examination.
Can I see exhibit 6, Ruth? No question. Fit everything. Okay. Judge, may I approach you with this?
Standing permission for both sides to approach the witnesses.
Figured I'd ask since I had asked you. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
So I'm showing you exhibit 6. Just for my own edification, first off, can you tell me where is the house where Daisy Link resided? This is the house, okay. And where is the spot where the body was found?
That's me around here.
Okay. So the blood trail, can you kind of tell me where it starts and where it ends, if you're able to tell me?
There was a blood trail, or the apparent blood around here, all this area here, off and on, leading up to here.
Okay. Maybe it'll help if I can. I don't know if the projector will cover all this.
You want her to step down and Polish?
Yes, please.
Go ahead, please step down.
If I can do it on the projector, I'd like to try to do it. Okay, ma'am, do you mind? So I'll ask you what I just asked you. Actually, where is the home where Daisy Link resided? This home right here. And there's a red line here, which signifies a blood trail. Is that correct?
Yes, the line that I attempted to draw signified where areas where there were on and off apparent blood leading up to the body.
So there's a line here, right? Is that correct?
There's blood there.
Well, there's also, you drew a line signifying that, correct?
Correct.
All right, so we start here, goes all the way over here, all the way over here, and then we'll move this down a little bit. Turn this around. And that line comes over here, and you said the body was found here, is that correct? Where the X is?
Approximately.
And there was some blood over here, and apparently it went as far as this white car over here, is that correct?
No, this line all the way here, I was just talking about the alleyway. Not the
Okay,
red.
so this, on the right side, this red line, this circle, there's no blood over here, is that what you're saying?
Correct, not that I recall.
So the blood that we found, it would be all in this section, correct?
And in the alleyway.
And in the alleyway. Anywhere where we see a red line other than this part, is that correct?
Correct, and maybe somewhere.
All right. So let me turn this around again. And again, this is Miss Link's house, right?
Yeah.
what's in this part of the house, if you can recall? And while you're thinking about that, give me one
I
moment.
believe it's another duplex.
Just give me one moment. Okay. So I'm showing you what has been admitted as composite exhibit 8. Several pictures of the house. But is this Miss Link's house as far as you can tell?
Yes,
So we see some windows here, right?
yes.
This part of the house that we're looking at, is that what we would see on this side, or would that be what we would see on this side of the house?
Should be on this side, if I recall correctly.
Okay. Now, this right here that I'm showing you, same exhibit, is this the front door?
Yes.
And where is that in relation to this picture, if you could tell us, if you know?
If I recall correctly, the front door should be.
All right, so and you can take a seat now. Thank you for bearing with me. So we can agree that based on the blood trail, based on the red line that you drew for us, Mr. Jimenez was right at the front door, right? At one point.
It appears to be.
Thank you. No further questions.
Detective Zapata, did you collect any bullets or casings from the scene? Did you photograph any bullets or casings from the scene?
No, I did not.
And I know defense asked you on cross-examination whether there was blood right in front of the house that they lived in. Was there blood right in front of the house that you photographed that they lived in?
I'm sorry, I don't recall him asking if there was blood right in front of the house.
Okay. Was there blood in front of the house?
In front of the house, as in like down
Right.
the steps.
Yeah. Yes.
There might have been blood there. Yes.
And if there was blood, Detective Zapata, would you have marked it with an evidence marker or flag?
If it would have been right in front of the house, it should have been something. If not, then you would have been able to see it with the photographs.
I'm showing you what has already been entered into evidence as states 1, Exhibit 8. Is that the house?
Am I looking at the?
The front of the house. The front of the house.
Yes.
Is there any markers or anything there?
No.
No further questions, Judge. May the witness be excused, Judge.